Okay, so guess what is by the dumpsters? Some old AC and heater slash fan. I already recovered some of the cable that was in this unit. Plan on grabbing these transformers on the right here, that one down there, some of these other components. Probably not the fuse box. Probably not those. I think those are temperature gauges, so they shut off the temperature. Anyways, taking my time to get that capacitor, maybe get that motor down there. Don't know. I'll keep you updated. Well, it's amazing what a little bit of WD-40 will do. On that shaft, sprayed it down, let it set up for a little bit, and finally came off that squirrel cage. I don't know if I'm gonna keep that. It's pretty scraggly. That's a new term, scraggly. Alright, I think I'm gonna have to. I got the other fan off. That's one of the AC motors. This is what I recovered as far as wiring. I got wiring. I got that Texas twang now. Wiring. Okay, so circuit board, controller board. I have multiple transformers, as you can see. I have the capacitor, which is discharged. It's a what is that? 370 volt, 60 hertz, 7.5 microfarad capacitor. Coils, transformers slash coils. There's another coil. One relay that I know of. So yeah. Cool. Well, and I came out of that junk. Alright. See you in a bit. Okay, I got some progress. I got that fan out from that heater core right there. It does have a pretty good fan in it. That housing might be able to be used to modify it a little bit, but it's dirty as hell. But that's the motor right there. Also on the compressor over here for the AC unit. I'm just going to take off the fan, but I don't have the square bolt right there. I've been using some vice grips and it's not taking it off, but I'm just going to go ahead and take it off completely off the harness here, and then back down here I stripped all the wires, left the compressor wires attached, just in case someone wanted to use the compressor. And once I get done with that, I'm going to just flip it back over here, and I'll probably take that motor off. But I'm having the same problem with that square bolt that goes on the shaft to lock it in. So, I don't know. I'll figure that out. Alright, well, until next time. Okay, so I got these back over here. along with my stash of metal in my cart right there. Two motors right there. But right now, what I'm going to do is set up this. I got some copper tubing and some steel / iron steel. And I run these into the ground, see what kind of voltage we get. So can you see that? Right there? Yeah, you can. Put it right there. That one right there, okay. Supposedly this is going to be in the form of some low voltage. Alright, well, I set up another thing. It didn't give me much results, so I don't think I hooked it up properly. But anyways, this has increased 0.4, almost 3 from the other level I had. But this is basically what they call a earth battery. And you get a reaction of the copper tubing and the iron / steel electrodes in the earth, and you get a voltage, and over time it'll build up. I know I've seen some as high as 1.5 volts. So anywho, do something with this. Don't know yet, but at least I have some spare wiring and some clips. And you never know when you need some interconnecting cable, and that way you don't have to run out and buy any. Well, I hope this was of interest to you, and thank you very much for watching. Have a good day. Okay, so I've hooked up the earth battery. 2 leads coming in. Don't worry about that right there. That's just from the scrap. Alright, so it comes in. 2 test leads to the voltmeter. And from those test leads are coming up onto the positive and negative side of the capacitors. And what's happening right now is those capacitors are charging up. Right now I'm on, if I can focus this, millivolts range. So we'll switch it over to the 2 volts. So that's 0.188 volts. So it's gradually building up the capacity in that. That's 4 1 farad 2.7 volt capacitors. And once it does get up to the threshold of 0.6 volts, it'll start charging this circuit. It's the Joule thief circuit, and light up these LEDs. Alright.